Hi, I'm Ian. Welcome to the Deep Left. Today is April 5th, about 2.5 months after the first confirmed coronavirus case here in the United States. Since that time, the number of confirmed cases here has skyrocketed, up over 300,000, and sadly, over 7,600 people have lost their lives to the disease in this country. While this virus is insidious and deadly enough on its own, the real reason that things have spiraled out of control here is that the federal and even state responses have been late, weak, and in some cases dangerously misleading. On top of all this, with almost 30 million Americans uninsured and millions more losing their health insurance along with their jobs due to the crisis, many cannot even get testing or care, even when they suspect they have the virus. This maelstrom of inadequacy has allowed the virus to spread quickly, with the United States now home to more confirmed cases than any other country in the world. This doesn't even take into account the number of people carrying the disease without symptoms, or those whose symptoms aren't that serious and can't or won't be tested. The flaws in our healthcare system, overseas production of personal protective equipment, medicines, and other vital medical supplies, and the reluctance of our government to take any action over worries that they could harm our economy or certain politicians' re-election bids have become so glaring that we as a nation need to take action. Suddenly, the crazy socialist idea of Medicare for all seems not only viable but necessary. The trade deals that have shipped much of our manufacturing industry overseas look like treasonous setups for a disaster that would inevitably strike our country. State governors are calling for the federal government to step up and take control of the situation, even while the current administration tries to stay as hands-off as possible, hoping that the state governments can handle this on their own, and hoping that the inevitable failure of some state governments will leave them able to deny responsibility. Americans are starting to wake up to the fact that this is not just going to go away in a couple of weeks. Perhaps not even for a couple of months. Is this the new normal? Will we be wearing masks in public for the foreseeable future? Will we need to limit the size of public events from now on? Will we feel anxiety, even fear, every time we leave our homes or go to the grocery store? Is the handshake now a relic of a past age? No one can say for sure what's going to happen, but the impact this pandemic has had on small businesses will certainly change the way we access goods and services. Many thousands of businesses that have closed due to the pandemic will never reopen. Many others will try to reopen, but will inevitably fail as the large corporations use this opportunity to accelerate their consolidation and eventual monopolization of industries where small businesses were already under siege. Whether or not the coronavirus is ultimately defeated by vaccinations or other means of treatment, the damage to our society is already done. In addition to the number of dead worldwide, which is now over 62,000, this generation-defining event is and will continue to shake the foundations of our world. Things will never be the same. And it's time we start to accept that and begin putting in place plans to move forward in ways that make sense. We cannot let the failures clinging on to the past determine our path forward. It's time to envision the world the way we think it should work, instead of the way it has always worked, and make that reality. This is our chance for change. This is our time to adapt and pave the way towards a better world and a better society. I hope we take it. Be safe. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'm Ian for the Deep Left, and I'll see you next time.